Dear beloved audience, this story revolves around James, a talented CEO, and Diep, his resilient and devoted partner. Just when it seemed they were enjoying peaceful and successful days, a shocking twist shattered everything. The company's trusted accountant was arrested by the police for being involved in a plot to harm both James and Diep. And the one behind it all? None other than John, James's longtime best friend. As the investigation unfolds, a painful truth emerges. Betrayal comes from those who seem the most trustworthy. James and Diep are forced to confront not only personal heartbreak, but also a fierce battle to protect the company's reputation and future. A tense war between justice and deceit, between trust and betrayal, has begun. If you love gripping stories full of emotion, suspense, and unexpected twists, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next developments. Thank you so much for always being with us and supporting the story. That morning began like any other at CEO James's company, with the steady tapping of keyboards, hurried footsteps along the corridors, and the constant ringing of phones. But no one could have anticipated that, in an instant, the calm atmosphere would be shattered by an event that shook the entire company. When the phone rang and the security office suddenly received an urgent order from the police, everyone sensed something was wrong. The arrival of a squad of officers, stern-faced and uniformed, made everyone stop and exchange worried glances. The chief accountant, a woman trusted implicitly, a crucial link in the company's financial system, suddenly became the focal point of a storm of suspicion. She, who always worked quietly behind the scenes with numbers and reports, was now being led out of her office in handcuffs. The arrest stunned many employees, who couldn't help but ask, what was going on? How could a normally quiet, diligent person be caught up in such a serious situation? Initial information from the police was scarce. They only revealed that she was detained to assist with a major investigation involving serious violations within the company. Rumors began to spread. Some believed she was an innocent caught in the crossfire, while others were certain she was deeply involved in the dark schemes behind the financial curtain. Everyone awaited clear answers from the authorities, as the company's previously peaceful facade slowly lifted to reveal hidden secrets. What drew everyone's attention was her complex relationship with John, James's close friend and a key figure in the unfolding story. John, once fully trusted, was now suspected as the mastermind behind the plot to sabotage James and Diep. The accountant, with her special position in the company, might have been the one assisting John in executing this dark plan. The combination of a person controlling the finances and a schemer made the conspiracy terrifyingly flawless. While colleagues were shocked, James and Diep were going through moments of intense tension. James, the company's leader and a symbol of integrity, felt deeply betrayed upon discovering that those around him were not as straightforward as they seemed. Diep, always by his side, was equally worried about the company's fate and their close circle. Everything unfolded so quickly, leaving no time to prepare. As the accountant was led away amidst whispers from staff, her eyes revealed confusion mixed with fear, as if torn between the truth and hidden lies. Who could have guessed that this seemingly harmless woman would be the pivotal link in the life and death struggle ahead? The numbers and financial reports, once dry and boring, concealed dark secrets only insiders truly understood. Now, all eyes were on her, both victim and possible accomplice in an increasingly exposed conspiracy. That morning, CEO James's company was no longer peaceful. The arrest of the chief accountant was not just a shock to everyone but marked a turning point, opening a series of secrets, betrayals, and dangers no one had foreseen. People who had stood together now faced the harshest test, as the truth slowly came to light and hidden traitors were dragged into the open. In the cold interrogation room, every question from the investigators felt like a sharp needle piercing the accountant's mind, forcing her to slowly reveal the hidden secrets lurking in the shadows. With each tense moment, the veil of truth began to lift, exposing a sophisticated conspiracy few had anticipated. John, the close friend James had trusted implicitly, was not the loyal companion he appeared to be. Instead, John had quietly built a plan to sabotage James and Diep from within, exploiting everyone's trust to carry out his dark intentions. The accountant, who always stood behind the dry numbers and financial reports, turned out to be the crucial link that helped John bring his plan to life. With extensive access to confidential documents and the company's financial systems, she not only played a passive role but actively assisted John by concealing irregular expenses and cleverly altering figures to avoid detection. What once seemed transparent financial reports became tools for John to manipulate and deceive the entire leadership and regulatory bodies. Small pieces of evidence, suspicious fund transfers, forged invoices, and carefully edited documents were collected and analyzed meticulously by the investigators. Those once dry numbers became valuable proof exposing deep betrayal, revealing John's and the accountant's cold-blooded cunning. Their subtle and meticulous methods allowed the plan to proceed smoothly over a long time without arousing suspicion. At first, the accountant appeared very tense, sometimes trembling under the pressure of questioning, but gradually she showed a colder, more calculating attitude. Hesitant or evasive answers gave way to specific, detailed information, making the police question her true motives. Was she coerced, or was she a willing participant in the scheme? That question remained unanswered, but her role in the conspiracy had become undeniable. The close connection between John and the accountant also became clearer. They were not only colleagues but had a more complicated relationship than most realized. Evidence uncovered by the police showed secret conversations, and frequent private phone calls and emails exchanged between the two. The seemingly strong friendship between John and James was seriously shaken by the painful truth that John exploited that trust to manipulate the accountant, turning her into a key tool for his dark plan. Meanwhile, outside the interrogation room, the atmosphere at the company remained turbulent. Employees whispered and speculated, many anxious and confused by the unfolding events. James and Diep, directly affected, faced enormous pressure. They understood this was not just a legal or financial battle but a fight over trust and relationships once believed to be solid but now hiding dangerous schemes. The gradually revealed truth not only shook the company but forced James and Diep to reconsider the people around them, especially those once so close. They knew that to protect their career and honor, they had to be alert and strong in facing betrayal and dark schemes. The battle was not only in the interrogation room but a fierce struggle between light and shadow, truth and deception. John's and the accountant's plan, though sophisticated and dangerous, was being peeled away layer by layer by the investigators' determination and James's and Diep's perseverance. The story of loyalty and betrayal, truth and lies, was slowly reaching its conclusion, leaving valuable lessons about vigilance and the importance of trust in life and work. Now, as the layers of deception begin to unravel, the biggest question arises, not only for the investigation team but also for the entire company leadership and those following the case closely. Was the accountant a victim of manipulation, or was she a mastermind accomplice behind this dark conspiracy? This is the question everyone is eager to answer, in the pursuit of truth, justice, and to protect the reputation of James, the head of the company and the primary target of this malicious scheme. The police, with unwavering determination, are urgently searching for the final pieces of evidence, probing even the smallest clues to expose the full truth. They understand that even the slightest mistake during the investigation could allow injustice to prevail, giving the betrayers a chance to escape the consequences. For that reason, every step, every trace is being monitored and analyzed thoroughly. All relationships, every related event, is being carefully reviewed to ensure that no critical clue is missed. Meanwhile, Diep, who has stood by James from the very beginning, could not remain on the sidelines during this crucial moment. She fully understands the importance of safeguarding the company's integrity and protecting the man she loves from these dangerous plots. Diep has become an invaluable source of strength for James and is actively cooperating with investigators, providing insights that only an insider could know. Together, James and Diep now face the greatest challenge of their lives, a betrayal from someone once trusted, making the situation all the more painful and complex. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they choose to face it head-on, showing resilience in the face of adversity. They know that only when the truth is fully revealed and the traitors are held accountable, can the company truly find peace and resume its path to sustainable growth. This battle against betrayal, deceit, and sabotage is not merely a legal one, it is also a deep psychological struggle. Every passing day brings fresh challenges, whispers of rumors, suspicious glances, and hidden threats from unseen enemies. James and Diep must stay strong, holding tightly to their trust in each other and their belief in justice, refusing to be broken by the growing pressure around them. At the same time, they are forced to make difficult decisions, choosing who can truly be trusted, and distancing themselves from toxic influences. These decisions affect not only the business but also personal relationships and emotional bonds. In these moments, loyalty and trust become their most powerful weapons against the darkness that threatens to engulf them. These stormy days have also helped James and Diep realize the true value of sincerity and perseverance. They understand that no matter how tough the road ahead may be, as long as they remain steadfast in their belief in justice and righteousness, light will eventually triumph over darkness. They are determined to bring the truth to light, not just for themselves, but for the future of the company and those they hold dear. The outcome of this battle remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: it marks a pivotal turning point in James and Diep's lives. They are not just fighting to protect their careers, but to uphold the moral values and integrity they have always treasured. This is the moment they rise, stronger than ever, to confront and overcome their darkest trials. A new chapter in James and Diep's lives has officially begun, a chapter filled with drama, unexpected turns, but also hope and belief in a brighter future. And in this battle, justice will be the guiding light, ensuring that no one gets lost in the stormy sea of lies and betrayal.